Alrighty, guys, welcome back for our final matchup of the evening. It's going to be Winterfox versus the FOLLOWeSPORTS GG crew, who we just saw take down Cloud9 with a huge comeback victory on Mirage. And it's going to be myself and Moses bringing you guys the action once again this evening. And we're already into the knife round, so what do you think is going to be the outcome of this one? Because it is on Cobblestone. We just saw FOLLOWeSPORTS with a tremendous showing on Mirage.
Yeah, I mean, if Wabbit and Desi are gonna bring that level of play into this last matchup, Winterfox is going to be in for some trouble. We mentioned their internet issues playing from Europe earlier in the Cloud9 matchup that they had, but I mean, that's the thing. It's either way, even if they had even pings, I mean, you saw how much Cloud9 struggled with it. That was just an unbelievable performance out of Wabbit and Desi. Now, are they that adrenaline might have worn off? Are they going to be all exhausted after such a big win in overtime that they can't really focus on this match? I mean, those are kind of the questions. So,
True. They got to be hyped up, though, after that last victory, especially over what is arguably the best team in North America in Cloud9. So, and catching them a little bit off guard there on Mirage and capitalizing on it in the long run. Now, it was a victory through overtime, but again, you got to feel hyped up. You got to feel good about the situation coming into this matchup, and we're going to see FOLLOWeSPORTS actually starting on the CT side. So they look to put this one down as well, and it's going to be Winterfox again, like we talked about before. The reason that that they haven't had a lot of success so far in Pro League is that 3 of their players are playing from Europe right now, as they've had a couple of visa issues. But we see Desi, Wabbit, Ocean, everybody getting in on the action, and Ocean and Wabbit going to pick up a pair apiece. And that's a tough thing to say quickly, but I managed to not stumble over that. So FOLLOWeSPORTS going to pick up round number 1 over Winterfox.
yeah, they got mid so incredibly quickly, but they just couldn't take over that site. Devilwalk tries to go, into the connector, and he just gets eliminated, and just holding that bomb site perfectly was FOLLOWeSPORTS. So, and that's tough, because after such a crushing loss earlier, you want to get out to a hot start on this map, and you could see that's what they were trying to do. They were just like, all right, guys, let's just be aggressive. Let's just go get some headshots, not try and be too fancy. Let's just get to fragging, and they get completely shut down. So mentally, that's just going to be tough for them to deal with moving forward.
And again, like we talked about, FOLLOWeSPORTS, that's a great start for them again this round, or this map. They were not very successful in their pistol rounds in the last matchup, and there it is, Wabbit with the M4, going to find 2, looking for more, he's going to find 3, can he get the 4th as well? It's Pitt, but Elsa is going to be able to find Lex, and Ocean sweeps him under the rug. And Wabbit, he's starting off strong already on Cobblestone.
Yeah, 5-0, and actually no damage, even no kills have gone out yet either of these rounds. Everyone on Winterfox kill list. And one thing that we didn't mention is, some of these players on FOLLOWeSPORTS and the pistol round didn't even get tagged by a bullet whatsoever, so they're able to upgrade their armor for cheap, for like $350. So they're able to have M4s out in the second round. They have a lot of money built up as well. They haven't really had to spend too much.
And now we see the Winterfox squad favoring towards the B-bomb site, trying to test the waters over there, see what kind of a CT side setup they're going to have as they walk their way down through the broken wall hallway. And they are going to be going for this push. The flashbang comes out, but Elsa's going to be right around the corner. He pulls out a nade at a very impromptu time, but he's going to have a little bit of clairvoyance. XP3 with a flying P250 shot. Devilwalk goes down. Desi's going to be able to find a pair, and there it is. Hades going to take down Pitt. It's all on anger. And a 1 versus many. And Wabbit's going to be right around the corner, takes him down 3-0. FOLLOWeSPORTS. Not the cleanest anti-eco there, but I think all they lost in that round was a couple of SMGs.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely all right. And even, I'm actually kind of surprised Ocean upgrades that up. Got that armor pen, take that baby into the 4th round, see what you can do with it. But either way, now Wabbit's got that AWP, and he was a monster with it last map. We talked endlessly about that. XP3 is going to be challenging him with his own op. But now
that ping difference, though.
Yeah,
see how that plays.
Eye on, for sure.
Well, there it is. XP3 going to be able to find that opening frag. Wabbit down and out, so the big scoped rifle fragger is going to be off the map early in this one. Pitt going to be going to a little bit of spam battle with Desi there at the long hallway towards the B-bomb site, and Desi going to lob a nade on him around the corner. That's going to clip the top of the ceiling, so that's unfortunate. That might have actually found a decent amount of damage on the Pitt.
Yeah, and this will be just another thing to keep our eye on, as we saw some of the plays that Desi was making at Mirage, where he liked to be aggressive, liked to get some of those big flanks and wreak havoc and catch people by surprise. He's playing over at the B-bomb site right now, and there's constantly aggression in that region from terrorist teams. No matter where in the map they're going, there's always at least 1 or 2 players there just kind of making a presence. So it'll be hard for Desi to find those kind of impromptu surprise flanks throughout this half.
Nice angle from Anger is going to be able to find Elsa, and they've got one lurking out through the long A hallway. That's going to be Devil Walk trying to find some action over in that avenue, but he's not going to be able to find anything but Anger. They're going for this split. They're going for this pinch onto this A bomb site, and this is really scary for Ocean. He's over by the, well, he was over by the cannons. Anger's going to find a nice headshot onto him, and this A bomb site is open for business. They do have Hades coming around from behind there at the Heaven spot. Going to find Anger, take him down, and now Lex might look to challenge, but going to play this one, a little bit passively, and that's going to be Hades falling back now. So around on the board for Winterfox as they do capitalize on the first gun round.
Yeah, but smart gun saves here. Elsa's going to be able to buy a gun. Hades will be able to drop one, maybe even two, to his teammates in the next round. So FOLLOWeSPORTS is going to have another buy moving forward. But the big thing is XP3 with that op picks off Wabbit. That's a huge find. And on top of that, Anger also getting in on the action. They're going to need that. Anger and Lex really need to kind of alleviate some of the pressure by getting at least some opening kills for their European teammates, just to help them out just a little bit. But that is going to be the first round for Winterfox. They're already on the board on their terror side.
But again, you've argued that this map is terrorist-sided, so Winterfox definitely needs to capitalize on the as many of the T-side rounds as they can, because it is going to be difficult for them to hold those angles with that ping disadvantage that they have going on. Because you can see, if you take a look at the scoreboard, DJ, if you want to bring that up for us, Pitt playing with 148 ping right now, Devil Walk at 152, XP3, who is currently in France visiting family at 124. So it's really going to be on Lex with that 12 ping to try to make something happen in this matchup, but very difficult spot, and there it is. Wabbit going to find Devil Walk, very aggressive there at the hallway, and Ocean right around the corner. They don't spot the angle. Ocean's going to peek on out, swings on him, and he pays for it as he loses his life to Lex. A little overly aggressive there. They had no idea that he was at that angle.
Desi got really aggressive that round, challenging players over in that B corridor without even a smoke. He gets up onto the platform, but falls off very, very quickly. Now they have two players playing in drop, so they're basically giving up this B bomb site for the most part, playing very, very centralized. The bomb's still in the center of the map on Winterfox. They haven't committed anywhere whatsoever. 1 minute left. Anger and Pitt going to throw a little bit of a fake, just apply some pressure. It's causing Elsa to cheat over, but the bomb, meanwhile, is picked up, heading over towards the A bomb site, where two players, it's Lex and XP3. They've already gained great control over in Halls. XP3 is going to be able to grab that angle, but Wabbit wins that battle. That's a crucial one to win, because now he can rotate into the bomb site and wait for reinforcements.
Pitt's actually going to pick up the AWP and try his hand with it. Right now it's going to be Wabbit, who's already picked up 2 frags this round. The lone 2 frags here for the CT side of FOLLOWeSPORTS, and now it's going to be Anger coming up through mid. Let's see what kind of a hold they have. They have rotated a couple of players over here, so they've got 3 CTs over in this bomb site to try to hold things down. You've got Hades playing from the double doors. You've got Elsa from Heaven, and well, they got to be really careful. Wabbit's going to find another one. Can he turn around in time? No, he cannot. Lex going to pick up the triple on the round, and it's Desi versus 2. Anger and Lex, the low ping players, and Anger's not going to waste any time taking him down. And they do get the bomb plant for the extra $300 in the bank for Lex. So Winterfox cleaning up too, and that's going to force the save now for FOLLOWeSPORTS.
Yeah, crucial play by Lex, being very aggressive, very confident, just creeping up along the bomb site, eliminates one player, and that allows him to take out Wabbit, who is just an anchor in that bomb site with his AWP. But either way, Lex clears it out. Him and Anger clean up the 2-on-1. Now they force an eco on the side of FOLLOWeSPORTS. So they're in a good position to tie this one right back up at 3-3 very, very quickly.
And I see some people in chat asking who FOLLOWeSPORTS are. They are the former SapphireKelowna.com squad. Oh, Devil Walk just gets annihilated by Wabbit. And that's an up in their hands, so they've got a little bit of armor pin to work with, but that B-bomb site has been given up. They've got a bit of a flank coming out here in mid. I thought Elsa was actually going to work his way around towards the B hallways, and they do spot out a couple of players in the backside of this B-bomb site, so this is going to be a little bit tricky. They're going to go for the reverse boost, and I like this call right here. You can see how passive Anger is going to be playing, so he is spotting for it, but he's got other problems to worry about, and that's going to be Wabbit. And there it is. Hades is going to be able to take him down, so it's a 2-for-2 trade, and they get a couple of guns out of this, at least an AK, to try to salvage for the remainder of this next round.
Yeah, and they're going to do one more reverse boost, see if they can find one more. Assuming Winterfox is just going to guess that Hades is falling all the way back with that AK-47, but instead Winterfox evacuates over towards the other bomb site, towards CT spawn, so nothing to be found from Ocean and Elsa. They are going to try and drop out and assassinate him from behind. Lex wasn't aware originally, but he does hear the footstep, and a second player comes in. That's Elsa. But he's not going to be able to salvage anything as XP3 takes him out. And we should mention, guys, on the other stream, twitch.tv/ESEA2, there is another match going on, and that is...
3 sub versus enemy GG.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. But the action is heating up here. We are going to see another full gun round coming out, and that's going to be Wabbit picking up the big green again. He's 10-3, really doing work as the remainder of his team is sitting at 3-3, 3-3, 3-4, and 3-1.
Oh, Lex.
Oh,
nice
Daddy!
shot.
Wabbit again with the opening pick. Going to find his 11th frag of the matchup. And that is just, I mean, the guy has just been doing work. He really stepped it up at the end of that Mirage matchup, and he's carrying it right on through into this matchup.
Still, a lot of presence over towards drop. Winterfox is, I mean, now that Lex is gone, they have no presence at the A bomb site. So they're very much cordoned over towards B, but they haven't moved forward just yet. We're kind of waiting for these smokes to fade over towards platform. That's going to give XP3.
Look at Hades positioning behind this smoke here and drop as well. Really trying to play the split here, but Wabbit from Chicken Coop, he's really showing his mobility with that AWP. He's going to find another angle and takes down XP3. Hades goes to battle with Anger, and he loses that one, and now they got to be careful. And Elsa going to be able to spin around just in time, and Wabbit again going to find a third. Can he get a fourth as well? It's Devil Walk versus a lot, as there's 4 CTs left alive in this, and they're going to go for the peek off. Devil Walk's not going to be able to survive this as Desi just spraying and praying takes him down. Follow Esports capitalize on the back of Wabbit with another triple on the round.
Yeah, he's just being brutal tonight with that AWP. Actually, this might be a buy situation for Winterfox. XP3, if he chooses not to go with the op, he can drop an AK-47 over to a teammate. And they can still have a pretty decent buy with 4 rifles, but instead they're just going to save up. They want that op. They know they have to deal with Wabbit. They know with the distances at some portions of this map, that op can be a huge benefit to their terrorist side. So they're just going to get the upgraded pistol, some utility, 2 smokes on their hands, try and get a bomb plant, see if they can deal any damage. They're going to head over towards the B site, although the bomb is still centralized, but he's just looking for a flank. He's just looking for a push. He's going to group up with his teammates any second now.
Yeah, the big thing is there's no need to force up this early into this half. I mean, you're only into the 8th round. You got a lot of rounds left to play around with, so I mean, you're only 1 round to the disadvantage right now as far as Winterfox is concerned, and they could just bombard down through drop right now on Els, and Hades going to be playing in this position, and well, let's see what kind of picks they go for. Hades going to find some good damage, but it's going to be Ocean to clean that one up. Hades finds 1, finds 2. And that drop push is completely annihilated. Lex going to be by his lonesome over here. Devil Walk trying to make his way out towards Broken Wall, and Desi cleans him up. It's all on Lex, and he falls to Elsa. So another good hold there. No weapons dropped on the Follow Esports side, so that pays dividends for their economy moving forward into the 9th.
Yeah, starting to look very, very good for Follow Esports. But here's that buy. XP3. The AWP in his hands, 4 AK-47s alongside, and that's what the save's for. They also have full nade kits, basically. Devil Walk's only on a smoke. Anger's a little bit light as well, but the rest of them are all good. They can do any kind of execution they want, but it might be just be another situation. A lot of the time, they're letting XP3, even though he has that high ping, go for these picks, and this time, one player pushing down into danger. That's Desi, and he gets the spam for the smoke.
Wow.
He spots the tracers, and he just eliminates Lex. That's the second time. That's 2 gun rounds in a row that Lex has just been taken out through the top of a smoke, and now Wabbit chiming in as well. 5 on 3 so quickly in the favor of Follow Esports.
That's less than 10 seconds into the round that they've already got a 2-man advantage, and they're looking to work with this one as well because you can see it's very spread out. Nice shot from Desi in mid. You saw the up getting boosted up on the backside by Broken Wall. The back boxes, gets the pick on a pit, trying to get aggressive through the smoke. And now it's going to be Anger up top here, and he's going to get tagged down, actually maybe danked down to 33 HP, maybe through the wall, and this is up on all battle. Wabbit wins again from the Chicken Coop. That's twice now that he's gotten the pick onto XP3, trying to come out through Broken Wall. And this is going to be Devil Walk and Anger to try to make something happen. You can see the op get picked up. Devil Walk's going to go for the pick. Not going to find anything. Molotov out. Wabbit going to capitalize. Another triple for him on the round. He's 16-3, 9 rounds into this matchup, doing work for his team.
Yeah, I mean, XP3 bested him in the first gun round of the half, and Wabbit was just like, all right, no more of that. No more of that whatsoever. So he's just dropping bombs now. I think that's another triple kill for him on the round. But either way, I mean, it's got to that point now where I mentioned Lex just 2 rounds in the middle has gotten picked through smoke, and I mean, that second one's not really his fault, just a good play by Desi. But they're losing too many players early on to really to compensate for it. It's just too hard to equalize at the moment, so this spreading out these slow strategies where they're isolating themselves and allowing Follow Esports to find the kills early on, it's just not working out.
We're going to see another eco round. We actually see XP3 getting aggressive here through drop, and he's going to pay for it. Hades going to find that lonesome frag. Nobody there for the trade either. And now they're going to really slow things down. While we got a quick second here, DJ, if you'd be so kind as to hit your use key and bring that damage graph up for me, and go click on Wabbit's name and just see how much higher his damage is. Hit your use key, F, I believe it is. E,
it's your Q.
Or Q, there you go.
Use key.
Now click on Wabbit and see the difference in the damage that he's doing in comparison to everybody else.
Jesus, Corey, your use key is F? Who are you?
What? That's rude.
Jeez. You also use an inverted mouse, so I mean that explains
I
a
do.
lot.
But I also have 17 RWS this month, so bite me.
I'm glad that Winterfox has gone away from the AWP. Now they have 5 AK-47s. I'd like to see them just stick together, and instead of going for some of these picks, instead of like really spreading out across the map, I'd like to see them just emphasize trading and just gain map control as a team. Just kind of group up and see what they can do with trading. Because these op picks are obviously not working for them. Rabbit's just having a field day.
Yeah, and it seems this round they're actually just going to go for the standard 5-man rifle setup. But look at this boost that they have going on in the backside of the site. They actually dropped the boost. I believe that was Elsa actually up on top, but it's a gonna fall back and turtle up a little bit more here. Nade comes down, but Hades playing the off angle here in the drop room and see whether or not he can capitalize on a pick here. But it's going to be Devil Walk in mid to try to compete against Ocean. Drops him out, and Hades going to find the first one. But XP3 and Pitt going to answer back. Desi and Hades down. And now they're going to go for a quick push on around. Wabbit misses a very crucial shot here. He's going to get spammed down to 35. A lot of damage being dealt right there in Ocean. He's in a really tough spot now. He's got players encroaching on him. Devil Walk can't land the shots. Lex can, though. And that's going to be Elsa also taking down Pitt. So we're on a 2v2. Wabbit's got to reposition himself. He's up into heaven looking for that pick on a Lex. But that bomb should get planted for only, I think, the second or third time this half. And XP3 down here in the pit. Let's see what's Wabbit got. He's going to get flanked out, taken down, and Lex going to capitalize. So a 4th round for Winterfox. And it comes with a 2-man stand, so not too terribly bad for him. And XP3 does get an AWP out of it. Now, that's kind of risky because they had success with the 5 AKs. This time they're going to go with the AK or the AWP. Maybe
yeah, I mean, they got it off the back of trades too. That trade down drop was absolutely perfect. One player falls to Hades, but Pitt responds nicely, and that opens things up. And that's what they wanted. That was a designed A pinch. And then they spread Wabbit out. He didn't know if he was supposed to go connector towards B or stay over at the A bomb site. He chose wrongly, and that's kind of what isolated Ocean. So now with this AWP, if they go back to this pick style and get crushed, that's going to be brutal for their economy. It'll just be reset, and you could see FOLLOWeSPORTS going for the boost up.
Yeah, and look at this, actually. Devil Walk got flashed through mid. This is going to be an Ocean versus Devil Walk battle here at Long A if Ocean stays in that area, but he's going to fall on back and play a little bit more of a passive position here in the A bomb site, so he's going to be turtling up himself, and Devil Walk's actually worked himself all the way out through the A corridor. You might be able to catch Ocean from the side. Ocean completely unaware. Devil Walk peeks out, and he does manage to pick up the kill, and that's actually his first frag of the half as well, so he's going to have full A control. Hades going to get traded out here as he does take down Pitt, but Anger's there to capitalize, and there again is the trade, and it's going to be that A pinch again. And it's going to be Desi to find one. Desi behind the smoke looking for looking for Anger. Nate comes around the corner. If Anger just spams the smoke, he's going to find the frag. But coming around from behind, Elsa bails him out of a sticky situation. So we're down to a 3v2, and Wabbit with the AWP once again. They know that it's at the A bomb site. Wabbit looking for something. That smoke is going to be a little bit off the mark. He's going to have a little bit of clairvoyance, and it's going to be XP3 with this AWP to try to find something. But Wabbit pushes the smoke, finds it. Lex finds one. Can he capitalize? No. Desi takes him down in the round trade again. So Winterfox, even with that bomb plan, I don't think they're going to have enough to buy.
Yeah, that's harsh. That's brutal. So they get into the bomb site, but they can't win it out. Anger tries to make an aggressive play, but Desi hurt him. I mean, also turns that corner, just pre-firing it. Desi was prepared for it. He's trying to peer over the smoke to spot Anger, but either way, nice recovery from FOLLOWeSPORTS, because Winterfox, it looked like they had that A bomb site all sealed up. But nice retake. Still going to be a buy with that plant. You see a Deagle on Pitt, Tech 9 onto Anger, but 3 AK-47s and Lex, Devil Walk, and XP3.
And DJ, why don't you bring up the scoreboard real fast, because here's what's scary. There's only one player in the server with double-digit frags, and he's about to hit 20. And that's Wabbit at 19-4. Huge plays from him.
Still, all 5 members of Winterfox this time. No one even going near that B bomb site. And actually, I mean, it's Wabbit has rotated. You talked about him being so mobile so far this half. He's back over at the A site now, so this is going to throw Winterfox a little bit for a loop. One player now has gone back towards B, but 4 men over at A. They're in danger. They've taken control of mid, and it looks like Ocean almost wants to get aggressive, waiting for a pop flash from his teammate. There it is, completely blind. 2 players. He swings out, but Devil Walk bails him out. Lex, meanwhile, gets one. There's Elsa chiming back in. He's going to get a second. That's Hades, but still the trade's going either way, but so many members of Follow Esports at this bomb site.
Oh, and Wabbit, he hears Lex coming around through drop, and he just executes him. It's a 1v1. XP3 does have armor. He does have time to actually work his way back towards the B-bomb site, but Wabbit... Oh, he missed the shot! That's the first time I've seen him miss an off shot in a very long time. Now, XP3, he's going to have him on the run. And Wabbit working his way down in towards mid, so he's going to go for the counter flank, I believe, but he has no idea where XP3 went, and he's just going to hustle into the B bomb site and get that bomb plant with 12 seconds left.
And Wabbit just so far away, he really committed himself to that A bomb site going over towards long. And now, I mean, there's just so many spots. This is a round that XP3 should definitely win. Just hiding up in this B corridor, waiting to hear the defuse sound. Although there is a Molotov and smoke and flash on Wabbit, he's got so much utility, so this has actually turned into a scary situation. He's not going to use the Molotov, but he's in the smoke defusing now. XP3 is going to have to spray him down, and there it is. He connects with the shots through the smoke. Nice one-on-one win for XP3. That's going to give them their 5th round.
Much needed round right there for Winterfox as well, because that was on a broken buy. I mean, pistols and an AK or maybe 2 AKs in that situation, but XP3 going right back for the AWP again, and I'm really not favoring this buy from Winterfox. It hasn't worked for him in the past. Their full rifle setup has been what's been, you know, paying off for him so far, and they still have I mean, they finally broken the money here for Follow Esports, but it's taken a very long time for them to do this. And look at this, the boost. Wabbit going to find his 21st frag of the round.
Half.
21 that's the word I was. That's the first. That's the word I was going for. Thank you, Moses.
And one's all the way up. Devilwalk has worked his way. He's been very, very aggressive, all alone over towards these long A hulls, but now he's cornered. Wabbit knows exactly where he is. He's not going to miss that shot. So once again, another situation. Wabbit's given him such a big advantage. One more time, 2 kills for him already. 5 on 3.
And I mean, he is just. He's hell for Winterfox right now. They've really found no way to thoroughly neutralize him except for to hit a bomb site that he's not playing in. So he's going to find the opening 2 picks. Lex answers back. They do get the bomb plant. Pitt's going to be able to chime in onto Elsa over by the chicken coops, and now they push on in. Wabbit with the AWP is going to be looking for another one. Pitt over in the chicken coop. They're still looking for him over there. Another smoke onto the bomb. XP3 finds one. Wabbit finds him, and he spots out Lex. He misses the shot, but he's gotten the information for Ocean, and this diffuse from around the wall. This is good. Lex, can he get the frag? No, the bomb gets defused, and Ocean gonna clutch it out, and he sprays him through the smoke. Ocean beat Big Daddy Odig. Coming up huge, gonna find that defuse and the insult to injury with the frag. Reset the money once again for Winterfox, and the final round of the half is going to be a very tough buy.
Yep, 2 Deagles coming out, Galil as well in XP3. There's 1 AK-47 on the board as well, but this is just a tough half now for Winterfox. 5 rounds. Wabbit has just been beasting tonight. 23-6 right now.
Yeah, he finished the first matchup around 34 frags, I believe, right behind Desi as well. So great job from them. But it's an all-out B rush. A brush coming in here, and they're just going to push on in. Elsa's going to be able to find one traded out by Anger. It's going to be a brawl here in the B bomb site. Ladies and gentlemen, Hades over by Drop trying to find something, but they're very, very passive here. They only had 1 player defending this area. Now they're going to pop flash on through the smoke. Anger's going to be looking for Wabbit around the corner, and he's going to get the nice headshot onto him. Picks up an off for his troubles. He's pushing in towards Drop. He's got the off out, goes for the jump peek, but he's not going to get it. Hades and Desi going to chime in with a couple of kills themselves, and it's down to a 2 versus 3. Bomb has been planted, and it's been taken away for a while, and Lex coming up fused with 3 Deagle frags to close out the half, and Follow Esports falls at the end. Winterfox is going to pick up a big round there to close it out.
Yeah, that was actually a worst-case scenario for Winterfox. With that kind of a light buy, for Follow Esports, with that kind of a light buy out of Winterfox in the last round, they get into that B bomb site, and everyone from Follow Esports is over towards Drop. They're completely locked out of the site just automatically by virtue of the setup they were running. So Winterfox catches them off guard with that B rush right at the end. Grab that 6th round, so that's a little bit of breathing room, but still, a long way to go now.
Yeah, still a very big uphill battle here for Winterfox, and it all stems from this pistol round as Follow Esports going to be able to go up to 12, executing this pistol round victory and the subsequent anti-ecos afterwards. Obviously, it's come on the back of Wabbit, who's having a sensational night. Follow Esports already took down Cloud9 in overtime on Mirage, the matchup that we saw before this. And now they're looking to capitalize into the pistol round. Why don't you take us away here, Moses?
Alrighty. Desi's going to get aggressive solo like he likes to do, but there's the dualies from Pitt. They take the head off of Desi. Meanwhile, Elsa picked off Lex, who pushed up middle very, very aggressively, trying to grab some intel, so down to a 4-on-4. And the defense is a little bit confused about where they should rotate. This has caused Pitt to be aggressive himself, and Wabbit, just another free kill for him on the rotation. All the defenders over at the A bomb site. Meanwhile, Wabbit with the bomb, he's going to be at B, and it's completely clear. Now Follow Esports has got to reconvene, but this is basically a free plant. Wabbit doesn't have to worry as he crosses into the bomb site.
All three CTs working their way back around through drop. Anger's going to get boosted up, but Ocean is watching this position, and this should be a pretty easy kill. Yeah, about as easy as it gets. He shot about 2 bullets too many there for that kill, but it's going to be Devil Walk and XP3 to try to clutch this one out. Oh, Devil Walk, what the hell was that? Snapshot onto Wabbit takes him down. Hades with the trade, and it's down to a 1v2. And XP3 does have a kit. There's the peek from Hades, and the headshot to Follow, so Follow Esports does pick up the round in the long run anyway.
Yeah, and they just basically had to wait for pushes that round. I mean, Winterfox gave up 2 with Lex pushing up middle or trying to flank in those halls, and then Pitt trying to push up when he thinks it's a committed A attack. So that's, I mean, those kind of pushes have got to be some kind of miscommunication about what the opposing team is doing. That push by Desi, that really aggressive play out towards the platform at B, probably spurred a B hit call out of his teammates, and that's what caused Lex to run out.
So again, it's going to be actually a really bolstered buy here from the terrorist side. As you can see, they're going for those rifles. Ocean going to be on the UMP. And we'll see if he can capitalize. Pitt does have a scout, and there it is. Wabbit going to find one as well as Ocean. Ocean going to find a second one as well. That ump going to put a lot of money in the bank, and you can already see Winterfox just resigning from this round.
Yeah, not even armor on these two players, but there's no reason really for them to go for it. Pitt, he's the one who invested so much. He's down at $0. He's down for the count, so they're just so far away. They can't even go for exits. And actually, I mean, Follow Esports, they don't even really need to do this, but they're pushing up. They're trying to find these kills.
Both players down at the bottom side of mid. Looking for something over in that area. XP3 is actually a long A. Double Walk is in the danger zone. Still looking for something over here. 3-man advantage for the Follow Esports side, and Devil Walk around the corner. Oh man, they're going to press on in, and Ocean is going to look to clear the angle, but his teammate there, Desi's going to find that. XP3 can't connect, and that is going to be the round. 11-6 for Follow Esports.
Yeah, they're going to have to come out huge on this fourth round. They need to get their gun round started very, very strongly. Because Follow Esports, they're not letting up. That was a very, very quick eco route push into that B bomb site, and they just eliminate everyone. And that's the scary thing now, too, because once Wabbit gets the op in his hands, I mean, he was just on a tear. Like, how are they going to stop? Can they stop him on the CT side? That's going to be the big question, because he pretty much did whatever he wanted in the first half. And once again, Follow Esports, a lot of bodies over towards this B site, some going towards drop 3, coming towards the B platform. And it's a few upgraded pistols here for Winterfox.
And he's going to have to come on the back of Anger with some beautiful headshots from that Deagle. And he's going to be able to find one. And another. But there it is. Wabbit and Elsa going to clean this one up. Elsa going to go for the triple. Spray down at the drop. And it's going to be XP3 trying to lurk his way back around through the CT connector towards the B bomb site. And there's really not much that he can do here. And again, Wabbit finding another pick this round. 26-8. He's 12 kills ahead of anybody else in the server. Almost doubled up on everybody. And Elsa going to find the quad anyway.
That was actually some really nice shots at Anger from the chicken coop. Despite burning 2 HP, he's got to rush out, gets a nice 1-deke from long range. Unfortunately, I mean, Follow Esports just had too much arsenal, and they overcome whatever damage that was taken from Anger. And Wabbit doesn't switch over to that AWP early on in the half. It's 5 AK setup for Follow Esports. No AWP as well for XP3 on the CT side.
Well, he's got to know that they've kept their money relatively low. They didn't really invest into head armor. That Scout on Pitt really kind of keeping him down on the money situation as well. You can see not a lot of utility on him, a smoke and a flash. And Double Walk's going to get spotted here through mid, and that's not going to be very good for him as there's 2 terrorists right around the corner. So he's going to back all the way off back towards the A-bomb site. So not a bad play from him. And really no reason for Wabbit to pick up the op just yet because there's not going to be an op-on-op battle this round.
Yeah, that pressure that was caused by the 2 players over in the halls has caused Devil Walk to call Anger over, so they're both committed inside the bomb site. XP3's even cheated over. That causes Lex to go towards drop, so it's just Pitt. He's got a lot to do. He's going to spray through the smoke. He's going to find the first one. Is he going to fall back? Smoke comes out, but no committal quite yet from Follow Esports, but now the players from Winterfox start rotating back. There's 3 members here, 2 of them on drop, though, so Pitt is still very much alone, and Desi takes advantage of that. Down to 10 HP, but he gets the kill.
Yeah, and just like that, they're going to open things up a little bit here. But XP3 is going to find one. The second was just a little bit of collateral through the smoke. And Lex pushing on through that Molotov is going to find one. Wabbit with only 5 HPs in the smoke right now, trying to find something. But Anger's going to be able to clean that one up. And Winterfox is going to take the first rifle round. Now, the money is in the bank for the terrorist side. They should be able to buy. Is Wabbit going to go for the AWP this time? He should drop an AK over to Hades.
And we are going to get a pause really quick as well. Not sure who called it or for what reason. It could be a tactical from Winterfox, just making sure. I mean, this is a round. If they lose this round, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. They do have some money built up from winning with so many players surviving, with 4 players surviving that round, but just making sure their defense is on point.
So again, Winterfox able to win that first gun round. I believe it was kind of the same story in the first half. They lost the pistol round, won a couple of gun rounds, and then it was just really FOLLOWeSPORTS capitalizing throughout the half on a lot of Winterfox mistakes dedicated to that AWP and not really paying off for him in the long run. But now Wabbit does go for the AWP. He's been so lethal with it so far in this series. And see whether or not he can capitalize again. So they're a very heavy investment here on the terrorist side. It's all for nothing, or all or nothing is what I mean to say. And if they lose this one, they will be on the save. So you got to burn it to earn it, Moses.
Yes, you do. Either way, I'm curious to see where Wabbit is going to go with the AWP, where he's going to try and find his pick. More than likely, I mean, a lot of times we're seeing oppers go over towards A and just kind of stand far back, see if they get a pick of anyone peeking towards those doors or just watching for any kind of a push, grabbing an angle in those long A halls. But either way, no matter where he goes, he's just so deadly tonight. They really have to figure something out for him. And FOLLOWeSPORTS tonight has put together 2 very, very solid matches so far.
Right, you are, Moses. So we're going to see this unpaused freeze time ticking on down. And FOLLOWeSPORTS on the big buy. Let's see whether or not they can capitalize here against Winterfox. And let's see what direction Wabbit decides to go. It looks like he's going to be working his way over towards mid. Flashbangs go on out. Smoke as well. He's just upping for a cross towards the danger stairs. And nobody's going to be tempting the fates just yet. And look at this. A big rotation over towards the B bomb site. All 5 CTs kind of cheating their way over in that direction. You've only got Devilwalk who's working his way back over into the A bomb site right now. But slowing things down here on the terrorist side.
Yeah, very, very slow. I mean, this is more than likely to give time for Wabbit to find a pick with that AWP. They've taken control of middle. Wabbit's going to be able to peer up towards these double doors. He's got the angle, but XP3 is not even going to peek it whatsoever. But there's the pick. Hades at drop eliminates Anger off the map, and no rotations out of the safe bomb site quite yet. XP3 is really, really exposed for anyone from FOLLOWeSPORTS to come up mid, and now they're putting pressure. XP3 swings out. He gets dropped immediately. It's just Devilwalk inside the bomb site. He's getting naded. He's getting flashed, and he gets taken out by Desi. Now the A hit is completely in the favor of FOLLOWeSPORTS as they take out one more. That's Lex, and no response whatsoever from the defense.
And this lurk from Hades is scary, but it doesn't even matter. He's not going to get time for it as Desi just taking matters into his own hands, picks up the triple on the round, and that's what we expect to see from Desi after the performance that he had on Mirage earlier.
Yeah, he had him and Rabbit have been having a really, really good night. Obviously, I mean, those two are really the 2 big players in that upset over Cloud9, and here, I mean, Wabbit just cleans it up. Desi hasn't even really had to do anything because that ult from Wabbit is just wreaking so much havoc in the first half that, I mean, it was just kind of mop up for the rest of the players. But stuck on 7 rounds, Winterfox's does get reset. So just another chance for FOLLOWeSPORTS to spread this scoreline out just a little bit more, make it up towards 14, and still taking control over towards these long A halls. There's a stack here, but XP3 can't get the first kill. Devilwalk is put so incredibly low, down to 8 HP. He's got to fall all the way back.
Very risky push there. They did throw the pop flash out and were able to find it, but Elsa already lurked out through the broken wall, finds a free kill on the pit. And this is going to be Anger trying to hold now. As you can see, they're actually falling back. Desi's still lurking here in mid, but Anger filthy with the deagle. Going to find the one deagle onto Desi, takes him down. But that bomb site B is pretty much open with the exception of Lex, who somehow finds himself a kill and an op.
Yeah, that could spell danger for FOLLOWeSPORTS now in a 2-on-3. I mean, he's going to get pinched from both sides. He's got to find a way to make this work. And he's just trying to guess, but he turns away at the wrong moment. Ocean decides to peek. Now they have the bomb and the bomb site. Devilwalk with 8 HP does have an AK-47, and he's just going to want to save this because there's no chance of winning this round, so he's just going to run over towards terrorist spawn. Bunker down inside the tower.
The old pub spot. The Pub Tower AWP Peak Fest. But again, it's going to be Follow Esports up on tie point 14-7. And I'm impressed by Follow Esports tonight. They look really good. They've had a couple of rounds where they've made some mistakes, but for the most part, once they got a little coordinated, especially in that Mirage matchup on their CT side, once they got coordinated and Desi and Wabbit really started stepping up, and as well as Hades in that second half and going into overtime, they really looked solid.
Did Wabbit hit 30 kills in that Cloud9 match? I mean, he was flirting with it pretty close.
I think he had 34 by the end of it.
So, I mean, he's right there at 26 right now. So this might be back-to-back 30 kill matches for Wabbit, which is just huge. He's having himself a really, really good night.
Yep. In that first matchup, Desi was 34 and 22. Wabbit was 33 and 22.
Yeah, that's pretty sick stuff. And I mean, they're in complete control of this match in every way. They have map control. They're getting all the opening kills. They have the economic advantage as well. It's a pretty weak buy, or not weak buy. They have the weaponry, but they don't have a lot of the utility behind it. Only 2 kits on XP3 and Lex, and once again, pressure put towards these A-halls. XP3, yes, he takes them out. So there's another first kill going the way of Follow Esports, and Devilwalk can't trade it off. He swings to try and grab Desi, but the backup is there from Ocean. So one more time, 5-on-3 situation for Follow Esports.
Yeah, the trade's just going in Follow Esports' way all evening tonight, and that's just beautiful, beautiful play there, the bait and switch. Desi turtling up in the corner, letting Ocean peek out onto Devilwalk, and they just double-team him as opposed. But Pitt, oh boy, Pitt. 1 and 2, looking for a third. He's going to be able to not get it. He does a lot of damage to Ocean, but what a smart play from Pitt. Let him all walk by there, but unfortunately, it's too little too late, and now Wabbit already out, spots Lex over by the chicken coop, and Hades just going to go ahead and push through the smoke, and Lex is going to be able to capitalize on that, so we're down to a 2v2.
Yeah, and the flank in from Anger grabs one as well. Now down to a 1-on-1 Ocean with red HP. Smart play from Lex. They spotted him go to chicken coop, and he uses his mobility. He jumps out very, very quickly while Wabbit was watching something else, and he gets great positioning to take out Hades, but now Ocean trying to swing a fake, trying to use this clock, trying to make Lex as uncertain as possible, but Lex hasn't moved from this B bomb site, so he's going to be able to hear this plant and hear the footsteps as well. And he's going to be able to pick off Ocean as he crosses. Red HP, all it took was 1 bullet, so Lex wins that 1-on-1, 8-14, buys a little bit more life for Winterfox, but now, here's the thing. This is going to be a very weak buy as it came down to just Lex. And they can't afford to get reset here. If they get reset here, they essentially lose the match.
Exactly. So, really, I mean, Lex and Anger, it's like you said, they needed to step up in this matchup, and they've kind of done that. I mean, Devilwalk, he's only got 3 kills. Pitt's only got a handful himself at 7, and XP3 at 10. So, the 17 and 18 kills there for Lex and Anger, respectively, has been doing a pretty good job there for them. As we see Hades trying to get aggressive, but Elsa's going to be able to draw first blood. Pitt down and out. Devilwalk and XP3 still trying to hold down this long hallway. Ocean around the corner, and Devilwalk's going to be able to find a nice deagle headshot, and XP3 is able to back his teammate up as well, and that's the bomb down at the long A hallway. So it's down to Wabbit and Elsa.
Yeah, so this is the first time now that XP3 and Devilwalk stack over towards Halls pays out, but either way, Wabbit comes into play with that AWP, drops XP3, no opportunity for a trade. They know Devilwalk was with them. But now, Lex is rotating from that B bomb site, and Wabbit is just holding. They're going to let Elsa get into mid and try and go up dangerous stairs, but the peak, the timing is in the favor of Devilwalk, and now it's all on Wabbit in a 1-on-3. Surely he can't do this. He's been doing everything for his team all night. Now he's going to push up. A nice no-scope on a Devilwalk, and he looks like he's going to jump out of the way of the spray, but Anger peeks out wide enough to find him, and Wabbit falls. And there's a 2-round string for Winterfox, and that's going to force a save round out of Follow Esports, so nice recovery.
Exactly. So Winterfox chipping away, getting themselves back into this one step by step right now, but Follow Esports, they're still right on the cusp. 1 more round to secure at least overtime, 2 rounds to win it. 14-9 is your score line, and we are going to see a save come out, just like Moses had talked about, and if they go for the fast long hauls push, this could actually pay off really, really well for them, as there's no players over that area. Devilwalk and XP3 had been playing in that corridor so far in this first half, or the better part of the second half, I mean. And now it's going to be Devilwalk falling back, XP3 trying to watch that mid corridor himself, and Elsa's going to walk on out. This should be a pick for, XP3 going to get baited by the shoulder peek. So they know that they've got that op holding honest here in mid. If they decide to push out through the through long A, they might really be able to do some damage here. Desi getting aggressive here in middle as well. And now the smokes come over, and the push is on. XP3 actually hits the leg shot on the Hades. He's got one lined up. Wabbit, they're going to go for the boost over the top, and Hades, XP3, a little slow to react, and Hades going to find that one dig. Wabbit does go down, fully blinded by Devil Walk here in the backside of the site, but it's going to be Ocean to try to take up that cup, and now Devil Walk peeking out, gets taken down. Ocean with the Glock. Desi finds one as well as Hades. It's all down to Anger. But Anger with the severe HP advantage in this situation, and it's going to be on Ocean to try to clutch this one out, and it doesn't look good. Anger should be able to clean this one up with no problem whatsoever as they play a little cat and mouse around the bomb site, and Ocean not watching his back, but he creeps around the wall just in time, and Anger's got to go for the peek. Anger peeking the wrong angle, and Ocean clutches it out. Big Daddy O-Dig, 16 HP in a dream, gets it done. Follow Esports now on match point.
Clever play from Ocean there, just hiding in that corner. The movement, the timing gods are with him there. Because he wasn't really even checking anything. He didn't even know Anger was walking up around that angle, so he basically gets in that spot and just says, all right, if Anger comes around this way, I lose. If he comes this way, I have a chance of winning, of just catching him off guard, but he does win it out in the end, and that's just kind of a microcosm of this entire night for Winterfox. Nothing really going their way. Last-ditch effort here for upgraded pistols and a FAMAS. There's Wabbit taking out Devil Walk.
He needs one more frag, I think. One more kill for Wabbit, and he's got that 30, back-to-back 30s in 2 matches. He has been a huge impact fragger for them. Elsa's going to be able to find XP3, so it's a 2-for-1 trade here favoring the Follow Esports squad. Going to try to make their way in towards this A-bomb site, and Wabbit going to be lurking up through mid. He does have the bomb on his back. It's kind of a dangerous spot as Lex is right around the corner. Lex going to go ahead and push through the smoke, and he's going to catch Wabbit. Wabbit's not going to get the 30 for this match. Lex does go down, as well as Ocean finding Pit. It's all on Anger once again. He's in the back of the site. They don't spot him. It's going to be Hades there underneath of Heaven, just waiting for a rotation from B. They don't realize that he's in the backside of this bomb site. So this is a really good position for Anger. He's not peeking, just biding his time. And now the plant comes in. Takes him down, looking for Hades. Not going to find it. 16-9 is going to be your final score as Follow Esports go 2-0 on the night, shocking Cloud9, taking them down, and then repeating against against Winterfox here on Cobblestone. Yeah,
just all Wabbit tonight. Just MVP of the whole evening, obviously.
Definitely, 100%.
He was just an animal. So, yeah, nicely done from Follow Esports. Put together 2 good matches. Just in case you guys weren't tuned in on the other stream, 3SUP did beat Enemy GG on Overpass, 16-7.
Big win there for 3SUP as well.
Just to run down the standings, I mean, Complexity's at the top. They're at 6-2. Cloud9 is in second with 3-1. CLG is tied with them for 3-1. Follow Esports in fourth at 3-2. Coast at 3-4 in the 5th spot. Liquid is all the way down at 1-1. So is Luminosity. So we're going to see those shuffle as the season goes on. There's obviously Complexity's played 8 matches, and Liquid and Luminosity have only played 2. So as they catch up in those matches, now that they're back from traveling, we're going to see a lot of Liquid and Luminosity matches coming up in the next few weeks. Those standings will shuffle around quite a bit. But for now, that's how it looks. And a good night of matches tonight, Mega Man.
Yeah, I mean, it started off a little lackluster with a 16-5 victory on for Complexity over Luminosity on Overpass, and then the 16-1 stomping of Cloud9 over Winterfox, but then really good matchup. Follow Esports strutting their stuff, taking down Cloud9 on Mirage in overtime, 19-16, and then getting a pretty clean victory there, 16-9 over Winterfox on Cobblestone. So our MVP for the night definitely going the way of Wabbit, stepping up when he absolutely needed to, doing a great job with that AWP, locking it down. And then kudos to Desi with a great showing on Mirage, and individual efforts really stepping up there. Hades doing a good job as well. Ocean getting a couple of really nice clutches there in the end to push it over. And yeah, kudos to Follow Esports. Great night for them.
For sure, and that's going to end the evening. Just to let you guys know, for tomorrow, are you casting tomorrow with me, or is it back to blue?
I believe it's blue tomorrow night for you. I'm actually indisposed. I'm teaching the class at local college tomorrow night.
Ah, Professor Mega Man.
Something like that.
Okay, so tomorrow night we're going to have Complexity versus Enemy. Second match will be Cloud9 versus Luminosity. That'll be a really good match. That'll be a cool one to tune into. Also, Conquest, who's looked pretty good. They're sitting at 1-2. They're going to go against Luminosity. Brazilians with a doubleheader, and the last match of the evening will be another Cloud9 matchup versus Team Coast. So some really, really cool matches tomorrow night. Make sure you guys stop back in to see Blue and I bringing you some action. And everyone have a good night.
Yep, take care, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So far away, the only thing between us is empty space.